Hi, I'm James Cameron and I'm the director of the movie Avatar.
Hi, I'm Zoe Saldana and I am Nitri in Avatar.
When did you first conceive the idea of Avatar? What was your first inspiration?
I got the idea when I was at the college, when I was 19 years old. And I dreamed about this forest that was glowing in the dark. I also decided to make this movie because of my sense of justice towards nature, indigenous people and their story.
As this was an ambitious and uncharted idea for a new film, what drew you to want to be involved?
James Cameron drew me. When the director calls and you're a young actress from New York, from Queens, New York actually, and after seeing your auditions, he believes in your talent and invites you to join the cast. This is why I wanted to do it. But if he tells me something to do, I'll do it, and not just because he's such a big creator, but because he's a wonderful person.
After first writing Avatar, why did you wait 10 years to start making a movie?
I dreamed about this movie in 1995, I think, and I didn't make it then because I knew it would be a big project and I wanted to concentrate on something else.
Was there a moment for reading a script or filming where you said, there is no way that I'm going to be able to do this, and then they did it?
Oh, yeah. Especially when I was eavesdropping on conversation between Jim and the crew, and they were trying to figure out a new shot. And sometimes I would have this split feeling that I wasn't in a set but in a lab, and we were trying to build this experiment that has never been done before. But to see them jump in the unknown and ace it with open hearts and minds, adding their own experience, it made me always be part of the pack.
As this was such an uncharted territory, what was it like pitching the idea?
Well, they were all curious about the idea, even if there was a gap between available technologies and what we wanted to do. We needed a lot of money to create these creatures with a lot of expressions and emotions. And we also had problems with the agency because they didn't want to give us money that we needed.
What kind of training did you have to do for the part?
Oh, everything. From learning to dehumanize myself, any kind of human pattern of characteristics that humans normally do, like shaking our head and things that maybe don't do. So there was a lot of body and behavioral work I had to do. And when it came to physical training, it was archery, horseback riding and wushu, which is a very grateful form of martial art that I grew up to after, training. Also, I needed to do a lot of fitness because I needed to have Navy's endurance. They are just so tall, gracious, just so wonderful. So I needed to make sure that I could bend on my knees and run on command. So yeah, there was a lot of training.
How did you convince the cast to the characters that were done using performance capture?
Well, me and my crew had already made some videos to show the actors because at first they were all seemed a lot scared, though later they got used to it.
Do you speak Navy fluently? How hard was it to learn the language?
I need a little more classes now, but back then when I learned it, it was amazing and I would practice it all day and night. I loved the way it sounded because Spanish is my first language and a lot of vowels were very similar, so I used it in my advantage and I loved speaking it.
Okay.